Good morning to my four beautiful daughters, Miller, Madison, and Clinton. Kim. I've shared this stat with them, and I've shown them how many missing children in America. But again, every 40 seconds, a child goes missing in the United States of America. Every 40 seconds, a child goes missing in the United States of America. You need to ask yourself, are you okay with that statistic? What can you do to prevent it? Number one, speak up about it. If you're a police officer, you can do many things to prevent that statistic from ever happening, and you can reduce it dramatically by arresting people that are involved with the children going missing. Okay? Do your investigations. So we should see that number should go down, not up, if police work was working. If the police culture was working in America, that number would never exist. There would never be any children that go missing. Okay, but every 40 seconds, a child goes missing in America. It's on the FBI.gov. Okay, I love my .govies. Okay, I love my .govies, my FBI.gov honey queens. Okay, because they put it on their website. They arrest pedophiles. Doesn't matter who they're with. Okay, that's what police officers have neglected to do. They've neglected children so bad that they don't put this statistic on their websites that every 40 seconds a child goes missing in America, do they? Okay, I want to start off with that. Now I'm going to go off your police report here. Michigan State University Police Department, case report 23581000331. Now, this should be Chief Rosman's name, okay? Not a woman. Women look into the gifting form, okay? I want to find out who the MSU police cadets are because they were the ones, kids were put in charge by these police officers, okay, to lock down the campus. Go ahead, we got you. When was this sent? At 8:20. When was the first emergency notification sent out? 8:30. There was another follow-up at 8:31. The shooter's picture was not on there. They should have had that by now. At Michigan State University Police's live command center, they have inside their police department. Okay. They should have seen the shooter, immediately put his picture out, even if they don't have a name. This is what he looks like. It should have went out on that first message. Now, who are the MSU police cadets? Later on in this report from Michigan State University Police Department, they go on to say they were dispatched all over the campus by these MSU police cadets because how else would I know there was the MSU police cadets giving false reports via radio? Well, they have access to police radio. They have access to police radio cadets. Now, they're not sworn police officers, are they? These are students of the university that were put in charge with a nationally televised mass campus shooting, okay, to put it on lockdown. This officer says, go ahead, we got you. With this response, it was my belief they copied my previous radio traffic with the order to activate the campus-wide alert notification for shelter-in-place active shooter. That should have, okay, 8:21. That should have went out. 8:20, because it says we got you. I responded to the cadet in return via radio. Thank you. Put the campus in lockdown. Shots fired at Berkey Hall. This exchange with the police cadet occurred at, look at, right here, 8/20/2020, okay? After giving the order to send up the campus-wide alert, I proceeded to Berkey Hall, okay? Where this officer goes on to explain he heard false reports, because it says in here, he himself did not hear gunshots. So those are false reports coming in over police radios. One of them took them all the way to Acres, okay? Right here. At approximately 9:04, dispatch was advised of subject with a long gun. This is a false report because nobody was ever seen with a long gun, and the shooter was not found with one in the area of the business college in Owen Hall. Okay, so we need to know who made this, which police cadet made this report, because he should be charged with domestic terrorism, interference of a nationally televised mass campus shooting. Okay, and he affected the response time of officers. He led them on a double O chase. Okay. In the loading dock, and now he's taken to Anthony Hall Okay. A felony stop was conducted on a black pickup truck. Why? Who made this call? Was it just he was standing there looking suspicious? Okay, how have you not seen the shooter at this point? So I'm gonna go out around campus and I'm gonna ask students, have you ever heard of the MSU police cadets? Because they should be charged with crimes for giving false reports of a long watch. Okay. And interfering with an investigation, sending officers on a goose chase. It's right on page 66. 65. Okay, here's 66. Was asked how tall the shooter was and described the subject as short. Was asked if he was sitting with anyone at the cafeteria. So he's sitting in the cafeteria eating, identified blank and blank as the people he was with during the shooting. Who is this? See below for telephone numbers. And blank, 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 redacted, were not interviewed or fully identified. Oh, why? That's terrible police work. And then they closed this incident. Now, what I learned in my criminal justice class is that when police officers this is how they measure their productivity, is just by this. They close these incidents out on their computers or they make an arrest. Then it's delivered. The service has been delivered. And that's how they measure productivity. That's ass backwards. That's not a good way to do police work. Because then you're just doing it to close the case. You're making an arrest not to protect the person's civil rights or constitutional rights. You're making an arrest legally to close cases. More interviews. Okay? Again, police officers, they're not in the United States Constitution. And they've proven with this report and with the statistic that every 40 seconds a child goes missing in the United States, their method does not work. It does not work. Look at the crime statistics. It does not work. Your method does not work. Okay, we'll stop there today. Ramp 6. Some of these parking ramps don't have a ramp 7. They only go up to 6. So I'm going to look at this one. And how are all these bullets being found? This is found at a parking garage. So was there a shooter on ramp 6? What does that tell you? So either number one, someone placed the bullet there. They couldn't find bullets at the crime scene. Okay, because this is the 20th. Okay, and someone's placing bullets like Belfour Cleaning Services. And who's this guy? But they redacted his name. Okay, but he finds it on top of a parking garage. Okay, number one, he placed it there. Or number two, there was an actual shooter up there. How else would a bullet get up there? Okay? So let's go. I'm going to look at this parking garage today. I'll take you there. We'll go live. Love you. Have a great day. Miller Madison, Quinn, thanks for teaching me daddy how to win.